What's up you guys, welcome to another Python tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to use functions in the math class. So to do that, all you have to do is first import math library. So you can import everything by doing this. From math import all. This line of code basically says take everything in math and just bring it down here. So let's just type a simple print statement, and let's use some functions in the math class so you can do more mathematical things in Python. So the first thing that I want to teach you is how can you get the square number of anything. So all you have to do is type square sqrt and then just pass it in any number you want to get the square of it, run it, and it will give you the number right here. So this is a function that takes only one parameter. So what other functions do I want to teach you? So this is another function that takes one parameter too. One parameter also, sorry. And what this function does is just rounds it up. So let's say you have this number, 78.73, it would round it up to 79. So if you run this, 79. Of course, if you have something that would round it up, you have something that would round it down too. So this function would round it down, so that would be 78. So if you run this, that would be 78. So we've learned the square, how we can get the square of any number. We've learned how to get we've learned how to round it up. We've learned how to round it down. And then there is actually a function that is called round. But this function takes two parameters. Let's say you have a number that has like a bunch of numbers after the decimal point. All you have to do is pass it in this number and tell it how many numbers do you want after the decimal point. Let's say you want 3. So the output should be 78.737, and that's it. So if you run it, boom, this is the answer. So what other functions do I want to teach you? I want to teach you about the power. So what if you want to get the power of a number? Let's say you have, that's too big of a number. Let's just put 3 to the power of 3, run it, 27. Okay, so that's another function that will take two parameters. What other functions did I want to teach you? I'll also want to teach you about max. So if you have 7 here and you have 19 here, and if you run this, it will output the max number of whatever value it is. In other words, what is the greatest number of these two? So it's obviously 19. So we run it, it's 19. Of course, if there is a max, there is minimum. So minimum would do the exact opposite. It would print 7. It would say, okay, there's 7 and there's 19. Which is less? Of course 7, so let's print it out. And as you can see, it printed out 7. So you guys, this is your quick tutorial on math functions that exist in the math library or in the math class. So yeah, these are basically it. These are basically it. Like these are the most important ones, or the most common ones that that you would use when you want to like solve or like do things in Python. But yeah, you'll probably learn more in future tutorials. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.